I want to welcome you to ASA San Francisco. Please give yourselves a big round of applause for being here tonight. My name is David Goldman. I'm pleased to be here tonight to welcome you to San Francisco ASA. How many of you were at the rally today at City Hall? Yeah, we're going to talk all about that tonight. So this meeting is going to be a little different from some of our other meetings in that we want to encourage your participation and discussion and hear your feedback and anything you want to share about what happened. Try to be brief. We have 4 rules for speaking. Please get your agenda on the table over there. It asks you not to interrupt, raise your hand, and wait to be recognized. Someone here will be moderating, or someone, will bring someone up who's speaking, and they will help moderate. They'll call on people. We'll make sure everyone gets a chance to speak. We ask you to assume best intentions. Be respectful when disagreeing. It's okay to disagree, but not be disagreeable. And finally, don't be repetitive. Thank you for that. Okay? Please, if you would move up to the front, it feels much better when we're all sitting close up and personal. Please move up. Thank you.
I'm starting to get a little self-conscious.
We're family.
Just like need the proxy.
You're not shy.
Yeah, who's shy here? I'm the shyest one on the panel. I'm still up here.
I hope you also picked up the ASA monthly newsletter on the table. Please pick up one of those. If you are not a member of San Francisco ASA or the national chapter of ASA, you get to choose which chapter you belong to. It doesn't matter. You can go to several chapter meetings. But for $35 a year, you can become a member of ASA and help support our work on medical cannabis advocacy. And it also tells you about some of the stories that we're not going to mention tonight that are going on throughout the country. It even mentions the Amsterdam raid yesterday. So a lot's happened in a couple of days here, and we, I think, have a lot to talk about. I want to introduce now the other members of our core. I first want to say that we have 2 people missing tonight. We have... Oh, I want to first thank our benefactors. I first of all want to thank Brian Hudson and the Apothecarium for sponsoring the meeting tonight. Brian? Apothecarium is a great new dispensary on the corner of Church and Market, 2095 Market Street. Hope you'll go by and check it out. They give really high-end boutique customer service. Really nice place to buy your medicine. I bought my vapor pens from them. I think they're great. The gentleman's stick. We want to thank our hosts, Mario and the staff of the Green Door, for giving us this wonderful space to meet in. I hope that you'll come back here if you're a member of the Green Door and make a purchase downstairs. You're welcome to come up here and use their lounge. You can watch TV, play on the internet, play pool, get food, either from the vending machines or bring up your own food, and have a great time up here while you medicate. How many places can you go to medicate that are like this? This is a real rare bird. And Green Door does a great job. I hope you'll support them as well. And I also want to give a big shout out to Kevin Reed and the staff of the Green Cross, who just give us tremendous support all the time. Please give them all a big round of applause. I'm going to pass around a sign-up sheet. If you are not getting the SF ASA email alerts, and don't mind about 4 or 5 emails a day, maybe a few fewer, it's a little bit busy right now, so there may be more coming down the pike. If you don't want that many, that's fine. You can just go to our website and check it out when you want. But if you want to keep up with the local in the Bay Area, I help administer the sending out of notices on the website. Sign up here. Please print plainly. I'll pass this around.
I'll start it over here.
Just if you want to get it, you're not getting the email alerts now. Print so that even I, with my bad eyesight, can read it. That will really help. Thank you.
Just pass it.
And now I want to introduce the other 2 people in our core who are not here tonight. I want to just have you give a big shout out to Karen Woodson and Tony Bowles, who gave a great performance today. They did great logistical support for the rally today. Then, without further ado, I'd like to just introduce my two other colleagues.
Hi, I'm Hunter Holloman, and yeah, I see a lot of familiar faces from the rain today. Thanks for coming out, supporting us. Thanks for coming out tonight.
And I want to say that Hunter works for MetaThrive, and MetaThrive's been a big sponsor of San Francisco ASA. Please give them a big round of applause. I also recognize Nick Smiglis from Spark, and Spark's been a big supporter. Nick, thank you, Spark. I want to give a special shout out for Spark, because Spark did a lot of work in prepping for our City Hall encounters with the Board of Supervisors during public comment. I believe they did a call thing and a shuttle service, right? That was really, really great. That really helped SF-ASA have as many people as possible go to the Board of Supervisors and tell them about what's going on here and how they needed to take action. And it led to 6 of them speaking or having a representative speak today. And anyone else? Any other dispensaries here that are represented that have been sponsors of ASA? I don't see any others. Okay. Michael, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Michael Cohen. You have to excuse my voice. It's as a result of yesterday's action. Yeah. So I hope you can put up with it. I've been on the ASA Corps for about 4 or 5 months. And I've been a member of ASA for about a little over 2 years. And I just want to say, if it wasn't for each and every one of you, with your support, this has happened. This has been a Herculean effort to get this together yesterday, today. And I'll tell you, people have shined. People have come out that I haven't seen in a long time. A lot of new people are coming out. People are stepping forward. And I just want to say it's a pleasure to be here tonight and to meet some of the people who I haven't met before, as well as my old friends.
All right, at this point, thank you. I also want to acknowledge Ken Hodnett, who's doing our video recording tonight. Give Ken a big round of applause. Thank you, Ken. So if you'd like to briefly introduce yourselves, we'll go around the room, try to make it a little brief. And if you want to talk about something important to you, we'll give you time during open comment towards the end of the meeting to do that. So if you're new to ASA tonight, let us know that. And please begin. Bryce?
Yeah, I'm Bryce. I am at MetaThrive, and I would just like to remind everyone to not only advocate for the federal government to back off of this issue, but also to advocate that they go after those violent offenders in our society, the kind that killed 7 yesterday at Oregon University, and that happen every day across the globe because of our drug policy.
Thank you, Bryce.
My name is Kelly, and I'm Bryce's girlfriend. I also work at Apothecarium, and I agree. I think our voices need to be heard.
Again, I remind you of our rules for meeting. Please don't interrupt. Raise your hand to be recognized. If you need to talk privately, just go outside for a little bit. Assume best intentions. Be respectful when disagreeing. And don't be repetitive. Thank you. So I'm going to start the discussion on item 2. Yesterday at 8:15 I got a text message. Who got a text message from the ASA text alert? Well, if you have a cell phone that receives texts and are paying for the texting part, your messaging part, I hope you'll consider going to safeaccessnow.org and signing up for text alerts. That's how we had hundreds of people within a couple hours. I got to open at 10 o'clock after getting the text in San Francisco at 8:15, and we had several hundred people at Oaksterdam when the feds were there. The marshals, the IRS, and the DEA were raiding the place. And a very bad thing happened there. One of our activists, Jose Gutierrez, the husband of Sarah Schrader, who many of you know from ASA here and Sonoma County, got roughed up by the marshals and the DEA. It was pretty horrible. And he's getting out of the hospital, I believe, today, and he will face some charges, probably resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, you know, the usual, interfering with a lawful peace officer, and hopefully we can do some support for him if he needs it. But he got pretty badly hurt, and I hope you give a moment of silence for his quick recovery. Thank you very much. But it was a splendid rally. We really showed that the community was upset about what happened. For those of you who don't know precisely, many of Richard Lee from Amsterdam's businesses were raided. His university, his museum, his Blue Sky coffee shop, his residence. He was not formally arrested. He was picked up. I mean, he was not charged. He was arrested and then released. They basically smashed and grabbed the place. I saw the Channel 2 News last night at 10 o'clock. They ransacked everything. They took everything.
Some of us protesters got arrested, but Richard Lee didn't. We got arrested. Some of us got arrested.
Yeah, I think 2 people got arrested that I'm aware of. Danny, a guy named Danny, and Jose.
Girl named Danielle.
Oh, Danielle, excuse me. Is it Danielle then? Okay.
And somebody else got arrested earlier, before they got arrested.
Does anyone have any updates on their status?
Mickey Norris and Chris Conrad bailed Danielle Schumacher out of jail.
Yay!
She got the same thing, blocking it.
Can you please take the cell phone outside? Thank you.
They want to set them on mute.
Okay. Has everyone had a chance to make a donation? Thank you. I'm going to be giving away some prizes. Okay. Okay. I think we're ready to move on. Any more discussion about what happened yesterday? It was a splendid demonstration, and people showed their solidarity with Richard, and they claim they're going to be opening within a day or so. They're going to try to get it back in business right away. So that's the resilience of our community, and I hope we can give them our support.
Amsterdam, live on! Amsterdam, live on!
I live in the same building as Blue Sky, and I heard the doors rolling up today, which didn't happen yesterday, so I was encouraged by that. At least the museum, I think, is allowing people in there.
That's great. And hopefully the student union will open again soon. There wasn't much in there, except there was a Measure Z club in the back.
Exactly.
And I don't know what they did to that. Jack's club.
Yeah.
They said they would be open for classes tomorrow.
I'm definitely in classes that day.
All right. So tell your Amsterdam student friends, if they're in class, they got to go back tomorrow.
No vacation.
No vacation.
All right, and moving on to number 3, a few updates for dispensaries in the Bay Area. We do have some news. HopeNet, one of the dispensaries that's received a letter very recently and was supposed to have closed their doors very soon, is deciding to stay open and defy the federal letter. Big props to them. They're the only ones so far that are having the guts to do this, and our hopes go out with them. Definitely support them. And then the second thing is that this is Bay Area news. Daly City has now voted their city council 5-0 to ban MCDs, like so many other cities in California. So that's obviously not good. Some of the reasons why they cited the ban were crime concerns associated with the dispensaries. Of course, they brought up the Rand Corporation research study that showed that when dispensaries left, the crime actually increased, despite the fact that that was rescinded later. So this is bad news. I mean, it's great that San Francisco is really supporting us and standing by us, and we'll talk about what measures they're going to go through to try and help us later on.